Hello everybody, welcome to Market Masterclass. And today you're looking at something very interesting. The massive group in America called Oppenheimer, one of the most famous names in the investment business and in the general American economy, Oppenheimer. They have more than 75 funds in one section of their operations, and the one I'm going to look at today is called the Oppenheimer Discovery Fund, and it's a small cap in the US domestic equity market, so they're choosing small companies. And what I'm trying to emphasize here is that funds have a way of making good money if you're prepared to stick with them religiously. Now, this fund, purely on the return side, I'm going to pick one year, 2008, to start with. 2008 was a massive economic world crisis. The world banks held the whole world to ransom, and the small cap fund, Oppenheimer Discovery Fund, lost 38% in 2008. It lost 38%. Okay, now how has it been doing since then? Well, in the last 5 years, you will have gained 78% growth on your money. In the last 3 years, you will have earned 20% growth in your money. If you've been there for 10 years, because of that massive downfall in 2008, you will have got a return of 45% on your money. Now, so that's quite interesting. But what's particularly interesting, and I had to double check on this, I'll tell you why in a minute, because this fund has been running since 1986. So that's 86, 96, 106, 30 years ago. So if you'd put in $10,000 in 1986, then this fund would have given you a return of, from your $10,000, you would have a return now, if cash, of $180,531.75 US in your pocket. Now, that is a return of 1,705% growth on your money. Now, the reason I had to check on this, I thought, this is too good to be true. Mutual funds can often be too good to be true. But 1,705% return on my money if I put it in 1986, I just double checked on their statistics to make sure that I wasn't talking about 1886. And sure enough, it was 1986. So $10,000 would have returned $180,000 in the 30 years since the fund has been operating. The point I'm trying to make is that long-term holdings in mutual funds make a lot of sense. And there are tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of funds worldwide with all sorts of companies. Oppenheimer is one of the big boys. The Oppenheimer Discovery Fund has done rather well since its inception. So there's the point. Mutual funds definitely have a role to play. The longer, the better. Thank you very much, Oppenheimer. Thank you for your time. That is pretty interesting. I think so. I'm sure you do too. Bye for now. See you next time.